All right, good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are watching us. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful edition of the Fortnight Talk Show, where we bring to you contemporary issues, educative, entertaining, as well as enlightening community issues within North America. My name is Akeem Ogunmilade, welcoming you specially to this beautiful edition of the Spotlight Talk Show. On this edition, I have a special guest with me in the studio that we will be talking about a major Nigerian community event coming up in the city of Toronto. Just like, every big thing happens in Toronto when it comes to events. But this one is very special because it has to do with the Igbo community. And today it's such an honor. I'll be bringing to you live in our studios today the convener, the brain behind it, the CEO of Jack Mek Shipping and Forwarding Company. He will be telling us about his business vis-a-vis about the much talked about Igbo Nigerian Igbo Community Summer Fest that will be coming up. Let me not take too much of your time. It's such an honor to welcome him in the studio with us on this beautiful edition. Thank you so much, Mr. John Chukwu. Out of your busy schedule, you've created time to be with us on the Spotlight Talk Show. It's such an honor having you talk this beautiful day. Let's start with the first question, Mr. John. Could you tell us about yourself? Who is Mr. John Chukwu Emeka?
Good day. Thank you for having me on the studio. It is my honor, and I thank God for today for taking this. Yes, my name is John Chukwu. I'm the CEO of JMEC Shipping and Forwarding, and it is my honor a pleasure to be in the studio today. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. John. Now, let's start with the first question, which is really, a lot of people are talking about this event. They are preparing for it within the Igbo community, outside the Igbo community, the OGTA. They're talking about the Summer Fest, the Nigerian Igbo Community Summer Festival. My first question is, what is the inspiration behind this event? Why did you choose to celebrate in this style? We really want to know the rationale behind it.
Thank you. First of all, as a Nigerian, as an Igbo man in particular, I saw a gap between having a unified and cultural heritage of Igbo in the community. And I find it necessary to set up a forum that could bring more unification among the Igbo community, in the community. And as such, it becomes necessary that the inspired young ones could see what we have laid down as a foundation. And that is what inspired me in getting involved into bringing our heritage among the Igbo community and bringing our tradition and culture among the Igbo community.
Right. Thank you so much. That's really, really insightful, and I believe this is a role in the community that a lot of people might actually just overlook. But it's very important that there is the unifying factor to advocate our own cultural heritage. Apart from being Nigerians now, you're talking about celebrating the eastern part of Nigeria, the Igbo people in Canada. And this is a very laudable one, Mr. John. And I would say I'm really impressed that, you being able to be the forerunner for this festival. Now, outside this festival, there is no way we're going to talk about John Chukwu without talking about him as a business mogul, as an investor, as somebody who is a successful CEO. So, sir, I would want you to tell us about your business, Jack Mek, you mentioned it. Could you tell us about how many years have you started this business? What do you do under this business? And tell us the landmark achievements that your conglomerate, your business brand, has been able to achieve since you started it.
Yes. Thank you. Yes, JackMec is a business that was founded not on the platter of gold, but we work to establish. I single-handedly set up this business, knowing what is missing among, as at the time of 2008, 2009. We set up this business. It's been a long time, and what happened? As at then, we have less people doing shipping and freight forwarding among the Nigerian community, Toronto in particular, and I found it as a challenge personally, and I ventured into. By the way, I'm an IT person on a fiber optics study, but I ventured into this because I saw a gap where we are lacking some kind of business that is there for us. And as God may have it today, we finally succeeded in achieving our goals. By the way, it has not been an easy trend, but we take it one step at a time, and we made it necessary using our focus, using all that we can bring among the Nigerian community and the African at large. We bring in this. Before now, we've been giving our other continent our business. The Nigerian business going to other continent, to other countries. Some few of us came on board, and we made it compulsory that we must take back our business, and we did. And we that started then, we tried to achieve the goal by creating, by launching on JackMec. We tried to come up with a means that can launch a sustainable business atmosphere among our community. And we came up with different strategies that others might not be using, and then it worked out for us. But notwithstanding, we have had our ups and downs in business. But in JackMec, we were able to succeed today because of what we put in place. And what are those things? Especially when it comes to our customer service. It is one of the best that you can find in Toronto. You see, even during the COVID, we were able to get out of it. So many of us was unable, but we were able to get out of it because there was no business at a time. At time, there was no business at a time, and that made it very difficult for us. But we were able to come out successfully. And today we thank God that we're able to achieve this by using our first class customer service, using our unbeatable pricing, because before now it was the business of the Asians, the Middle East, but we were able to take over. And to God be the glory, we succeeded. All of us that started as far back as 2005 to 2009 to up to date, we're able to succeed. And we are willing to give to the young ones coming this business to take it from there.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. John Chukwu, CEO Jack Meg. Um, Now we've had it, and honestly speaking, I've been to your office. I saw, you have a very big edifice of a working system there. I've never really been to any Nigerian community-owned business. I was really impressed as big as your, space was there. And this is a testament to what you said just now. You optimized on a very unique customer service basis, and like you said, it's not been a smooth road since 2008. I know when you and your other people also set up, like you mentioned, some other people started 2005. And for people watching, I think this is a take home for us that and one of the things he said that spurred him into this was the fact that he saw there was a lacuna, there was a gap there that people needed the services. And, he went in there and today the rest is history. We are all celebrating you for the great things you're doing in a community, not only as a successful businessman now, but also as a pioneer, as a champion, as an advocate, as an ambassador of your culture. And that is what has brought about the Nigerian Igbo Community Summer Fest. Mr. John, I want to ask you, is this the first edition of this summer festival, or it's a second thing, or like it's been ongoing? Could you tell us about the origin, how it all started?
Um, Giving back has been one of the things that we cherish so much. Over the years, we've been having our summer edition for the past 15 years. Yes, so it's something that was every year. And now we are bringing in all the Igbo community in general in order to unify them using an umbrella to champion and see what we can bring on board, how culture and heritage can be practiced even when we're in Canada, and to make sure that we embrace our businesses, we patronize our businesses, we care for the business of each other, and to the extent, um, during a couple months ago, during the influx of some new immigrants, we were able to take some of them and house them and take care of them and guide them, how they could be able to settle down in Canada, and to make sure that these are some ways that we give back to the community, and also give an employment as such to the new immigrant, to be able to find their feet, settle down in Canada. As you can see right now, as a matter of fact, right now, so many of them have, got moved back, move on with their different lives and schooling, working, and we still return at least more than 20 of them right now.
Now, Mr. John, that takes me to my next question. I understand Jack Meg Clearing and Forwarding Company is a business name. But most of these things you've said, are they just philanthropic gestures from you, just like you mentioned, giving back, or you also run a not-for-profit that takes care of new immigrants? I want to understand this.
Yes. Okay. The not-for-profit comes secondly, because firstly, we've been doing the event. We've been doing the event on year to year. So, and right now, the non-for-profit comes in. That is the avenue we are giving back to the community, and then giving back to the charity. And as we are doing, we also have the privilege to have some back home in Nigeria. So we are not
Awesome.
just here alone, we're also giving back home.
Awesome.
Um, just to mention but few, we take care of all the burdens of the old people's home in Yaba, Lagos, and all the rest of other where we do our charities back home.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. John Chukwu. It's such a pleasure having you on the Spotlight Talk Show this beautiful evening from the city of Barry, where we're transmitting from. Mr. John Chukwu, we want to go on a very short break. I would like you to take a cup of water, and the short break will go for just like 40 seconds, and we're going to come back. To our esteemed viewers watching, wherever you're watching, please keep sharing, and we're going to be back on the talk show. We'll be going on our first commercial break, and after that, the show would continue. So we urge you to stay tuned as we continue in the course of this program to learn more about the forthcoming Nigerian Igbo Community Summerfest. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back wherever you're watching us. It's still the Spotlight Talk Show, transmitting from the city of Barry, here from Extreme Media Studios. And it's such an honor in the couple in the past 17 minutes or thereabout. We've had Mr. John Chukwu, CEO of JECMEC and the convener of the Nigerian Canadian Igbo Community Summerfest, an annual event that has been on. And for him, he has said that this has been an avenue for him to keep giving back to the community. What an epitome of humanity. Now, I want to ask a question before we proceed, Mr. John Chukwu. How would you describe the Nigerian Canadian Igbo community in terms of economic impact, in terms of viability, contributing positively to Nigeria's image? Because when you look at it, in recent time, Nigeria rose from the 23rd position with immigrants' largest community to 11th position. This means we are growing. Now, as an advocate, as a leader of from the Igbo community in Nigeria, how would you describe the impact of your community on how would you describe the impact of your community on the people?
I can barely hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry if you can't hear me, but I can hear you very well. Probably you pressed a mute button. Would you want to mute yourself?
Okay. I can hear you now.
You can hear me now. Okay. So sorry, our audience there. Our guest lost connection with his audio device. So my question is that as an advocate, as a leader from a community, the Nigerian Igbo community in Canada, I am saying, what has been the value? How would you describe your community in terms of their impact on the Canadian system?
Yes, the Igbo community has been a very large and vibrant community, and they are known for most especially their cultural and heritage activities. And I have a very big regard, and I've known them, which I'm also part of them, and I've been doing so well, in the Canadian soil, and this is the reason why we now, through my business structure, we now decided to champion them in such a way they could come up higher, and not I can say this time around we are very, very much doing well. The community is doing well. They are happily, they are together, they are moving as a unified team. And that is what I'm happy about hearing and seeing the way it goes.
Awesome, awesome. Now let's look at the next question I have for you here. This year's summer festival, what are we expecting that will make it very different? Why should I leave my work? We do a lot of shifts here, but why should I dedicate my time to come and spend a moment with you people on the 17th of August 2024? What's going to be different about this event, Mr. John Chukwu?
this year event actually will represent a whole lot of activities, and it's going to be different from what we've been doing in the past. And as you can see, the way it's trending online, we are actually expecting over 1,000 guests, and right now we have a whole lot of incoming guests from all from different parts of the world. We have guests coming from United States, Germany, France, India, Dubai, and all lot of countries coming in, and England, as a matter of from also in Africa, we have guests coming from South Africa, we have guests coming from Ivory Coast, we have guests coming from what's that, Egypt. So right now we have guests, expected guests that will be coming into the country, Canada, for the summer fest will be highly should even be more than we expected. So we are expecting to bring in with the host to come out in mass, because it's going to be a wonderful gesture that we have to showcase the heritage, we have to showcase the culture, we have to showcase the music, we have to showcase the masquerade, we have to showcase all kind of, and not also there are schools coming to learn some cultural activities that will be going on that day. There are some schools here coming in to witness the cultural, the heritage, the activities that will be showcasing that day. So it's going to be so massive, trust me. And in this case, I it's going to be so much. It is already there. So because right now we have over 50 something rooms booked for the guests coming in, and we have to be booking more. So some hotels will be booked out. So we sold out, and then we are actually thanking all the guests for their patronage, and this is where we bring in the fest. So now we are trying to convert the picnic that we turn into a festival, because we have all kind of masquerade that will be showcasing that day, and people will be so happy and so amazing to it.
Awesome, awesome. Honestly speaking, I never knew it was something as huge as this, having international delegates, people coming to witness the beauty of the culture in diaspora of the Nigerian Igbo community. And if you're watching us, please, you can't miss this event. It's something I strongly would recommend that you join us, and it's coming up on the 17th of August 2024 by 1 p.m. And the venue is at the Emery Park, 3395 Western Road, M9M 2V9 Toronto, here in Canada. Now let's before we leave the issue of this summer festival, I really see that it's something I want to experience myself, especially when you talk about masquerade. I've not seen masquerades in a very long time. I'll be wondering if the gods came directly, or they are man-made gods in Canada. We're going to find out that day. Now let's talk about your partners. I see that you have some partners on this summer festival. That's the beauty of teamwork, especially when you're advocating for inclusivity through cultural heritage promotions. Could you tell us about the partners you have on this project and how effective they are? We want to mention their names. We want to have a feel about them.
Yes, our partners goes beyond across the board. We have partners in and out the industry. Right now, we have Saint Mother, that is Saint Mother, the operational, that is a foundation as well. That is a school foundation. And then we have Claron West African Limited. We also have the shipping lines and the freight forwarders coming in. And Claron has been on a top bonded terminal in Nigeria that takes care of all shipment and cargoes across the board. And having said that, you know, it is not an easy task for us. we really work hard to end this, to end partnership that people, willing and wish to partner with us, and to see the business how it moves. And talking about all the partners, we have partners from the shipping companies and partners from the freight forwarding companies like the MSC, Hapaloy, South Marine, and CMA. We have these partners, and they all have they all have their reps coming in for this event, and especially the Golden Freight. We have the partners from the Golden Freight and forwarding, and we have also partners from China. We have these partners because we also work from China as well. We also have our business working from China as well. Jackmake is also in China, as you may know. So we have these partners, and they all will be represented on 17th August as the venue has been scheduled. And like I said, these partners are partners that we work hard to end to merit to be part of them and them being part of us.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Now, when you were talking all the time, you did mention about you being able to assist new immigrants, especially from Nigeria, from Igbo community who arrive in Canada. You put them through their settlement processes. As a stakeholder, it's very important that we hear from you. We want to document your advice for them. Whoever is leaving the shores of Nigeria to come and stay in Canada as a newcomer, what would your advice be to them? What are those golden words you want to share with them?
I I have a couple of advice for them. Nigeria, whenever this new immigrant, call it Ibo, because in my company, I work on merit. I don't choose. I don't employ people on their ethnicity or their language. I work on merit. I have a lot of other non-Igbo speaking working in our industry and doing what they know how to do best. So I work on merit, and I'm advising the immigrant from Nigeria, especially from the Igbo extraction. When coming to Canada, please kindly obey and follow the law. It's very important that following the law and at the same time focusing on education. Do not be misled by anyone in Canada because it is a, an estate of yours to discover. You have so much to discover in this province, in this state. So, on that note, my advice to them is when arriving in Canada, please make your research very well. Make sure that you obey the law and follow the law. And make sure that you further your education than abandoning your education. Make sure that you acquire the skill. And when you are studying, make sure that you find a part-time job to do. There are a lot of part-time jobs. If you don't have one, get in contact with us. We will put you through how you can be able to stabilize yourself in Canada by working and schooling. So do not abandon your education, which is the primary goal, and do not disobey the law. Make, once you can follow all of this, you must find yours to discover here in this state.
Awesome. Yeah, those are the golden words from an elder, a community chieftain, a CEO, and the convener of the Nigerian Igbo Community Summerfest 2024, coming up on the 17th of August 2024. Sir, before you go, when you were talking the other time, that's the second time you laid emphasis on the value of education. And one would assume that as a businessman, possibly, you just you started off with business. Is it something you want to share with us? Your educational background, because you also mentioned you were from the IT background. I would really want to know, and I want our audience to be inspired by your educational background. Before you give us your final words about the event expectations.
Yes, you see, when from the time I arrived to Canada, I make sure that I have to acquire more knowledge. And having thought of that, and I deem it necessary to go back to school, and went on this IT training program, and thereafter I was hired by I was hired by third party company of Bell Canada, and which is the top telecommunication company in Canada. And thereafter I was able to establish Jackmore Global. So that was I was able to establish my telecom business and installation of fiber optics and landlines. And then thereafter, I went into establish my own company. I have some few workers, and then until I found the challenges my Nigerian community are facing in the maritime and shipping industry, and I decided to to play an impact. It works out that I mean the business was able to show more light in my that I was able to get more employers, get more workers, and get more seminar, get more topics, and attend more kind of meetings with top-notch companies, bigger companies, and that is how I was able to, I was able to achieve, coming from the IT to the industry.
Awesome. What a journey. Your journey is a testament to a man who is unwavering in his vision and his passion towards humanity. I want to say thank you so much for your time so far, Mr. John Chukwu. Before we go, I have just two more questions for you. I want you to tell us about this summer festival. Tell us, how do we get to this location? Do they have parking at the location? We just want you to tell us really, really more about it. Then, are there gate takings? Should we come with camp chairs, or there are chairs already there? What are we going to be expecting that day? Run us through it so that this would guide our preparedness towards the event.
Yes, actually, the organizing committee, as I speak to you right now, the organizing committee has taken care of all the preparation about the event in totality. They have the parking lot. The organizing committee have taken care of that. Everything about this event coming up on 17th has been taken care of. We have over 40 man committee teams that has worked out all the preparation. So coming over that day, no one think about bringing nothing. We have all the shares, we have everything, we have all surplus of food, we have surplus of drinks, we have everything you can think of. So at that event, it will be non-like, as a matter of fact. So we have a lot of provisions for everything. So do not bring your shares, do not bring anything, just come without eating. If you don't have to eat a day before, that's fine. But do not come. Everything has been taken care of itself
All
by the
right. Okay, you've had it from the convener himself. And if you have any inquiries, please you can reach them on 647-339-1385. Once again, 647-339-1385. That's the number you can use to reach out to the organizing committee. If you have any questions or inquiries, or you want to be a partner, you want to volunteer or anything, please do feel very comfortable reaching out to them. My final question is going to be around JECMEC. I'm really concerned about this company because when I went to the profile online, I see that it's a very big one, the Global Shipping and Forwarding Company. And also, you mentioned you also have a JetMake brand also in China. And this is to show, the global nature of your investment profile. And you also said you started from working with Bell, and started your own optic fiber company and stuff like that. This is a whole lot. And for people who might want to patronize you, or who wants to make inquiries, like know more about your business, I want you to use this last opportunity to tell us more about your business, what you do, your office address, and if people want to reach out to you for inquiries. As a community leader, I'm sure a lot of people might really want to fraternize with you to learn or get impacted or patronize your business?
Yes. My we actually um open for new businesses. We are open for new partners. We are open for every inquiries as the case may be. And yes, we have moved beyond across the board that we have had an office in China going on right now in partnership with which will be shared online on this platform. Also, JakeMake, and one more thing I need to advise to my Nigerian community, and my advice is that I wish that some more of us will come on board doing the business. One more thing, you must be hardworking. It's not just play. It's just you can't get the money on a pot of gold. You must put a dedication. That is my advice. And but again, the business is very potential. That you can get it wrong. So and this is why we moving our business as a branch business from China, Asia to Nigeria. By next year, we are moving. By next year, by this time next year, we are moving in Dubai. Okay, so uh, like I said, it's a very potential business that I will advise our people to venture into because over the years it has been captured by non-Nigerians. So we are actually gradually taking over and taking the business that belongs to us that we do not need a third party. Rather, we want to do it within our community and we want to end the profit and loss within our community, not only loss. Okay, so having said that, JakeMake has become a household name and a brand name that people now want to associate with, people now want to partner with, people now want to see how they can come on board. And we are open for full a whole lot of business that we can give and we can learn from. So we are not a monopoly of everything. We do not know some of the challenges so far, but for the ones that we have captured, we are willing to share it among the community as well. And then for that reason, we are open, we are willing, we are asking that people should contact us, reach out to us, make inquiry about us, and find out who we are. And if you have anything that confuses you, do not hesitate to contact us. If you have anything to inquire furthermore, get in touch with us. We have all our numbers that will be shared on the platform uh, of this studio. And for that, I thank you so much for giving me this opportunity that to share. Our business is open. If you have consignment from China, do not waste time to get in touch to us. If you have any shipment from Canada, call it heavy equipment, 40 feet, 20 feet, tractors, all kind of industrial equipment, all kind of cargo, do not hesitate to contact us for smooth delivery. And you'll be happy doing business with us.
Right. Thank you so much, sir, for your time on this beautiful edition of the talk show, The Spotlight. I would say to whoever is watching, wherever you're watching, please, this is a business brand that is viable, has stood the test of time since 2008, and this is the best bet and opportunity for you if you have any of these intentions that has to do with a business that we've mentioned. Please do not hesitate to contact them. And I would give a number again. If you call this number 647-339-1385, I'm sure you're going to be routed to the CEO's office where you will be properly attended to. In the meantime, do not forget, I'm going to be there live on the 17th of August at the Nigerian Canadian Ibo Summer Festival. It's going to be big. It's going to be loud. The Igbos don't play. They don't play. And it's going to be maximum fun. Come prepared. Come have some fun. Mr. John, thank you so much for your time on this edition. I also want to thank Mr. Christopher. He's been the one in touch with me here. Thank you so much. And to every other person who's been a part of the show, we want to say thank you so much. And my name remains Akeem Ogunmilade. I'm going to be back again in the next couple of weeks for another exciting edition of the talk show, The Spotlight. In the meantime, remember, stay out of trouble and be good to your community. It's goodbye on this note.